Hi there, this is Sherry Hayes with MomDelights.com, and today we're going to do another in this series of how to do a McGuffey's lesson. And we're going to deal with the Level 2 lesson book and the Level 3 lesson book, as well as the first reader and the second reader in the original McGuffey series. So stay tuned and we'll have a lot of fun. Okay, so last time we talked about using the pictorial primer, which was a lot of fun, and we went over all the different parts. Let me get that real quick. So this was the pictorial primer that we used last time. And as you can see, I know something I didn't mention before is that I have plastic covers on my books. These have saved their lives, especially since these are reusable and you can use them with multiple children. It's good to have them covered. So I have a video on how to make these. So all you have to do is go on my channel and look for the I think I've got a playlist on the McGuffey's. If not, I'll make one, and that way you can see how to make these. They're so cheap. They just use a page protector that you cut, and then you tape it and you shape it to your book, and it's really an easy thing, and it makes you feel so good that they're not being ruined. So anyway, so last time we used the pictorial primer, we understood that you have to use this with both Level 1 and Level 2. Here, let me show you Level 1 again. Level 1 is for this, and also Level 2 is a good transition. So then we're going to get into the first reader. Now the first reader follows the same pattern that was introduced in the last of the pictorial primer. It has a words list at the end, and it has a short lesson that you read together. And so you can do this all the way through this book, and the lessons get progressively larger. You can see this words list is pretty large here. Can you see that? So the lessons get progressively larger and the words list gets longer. And look at, I mean, they feel so good when they start reading these lessons, like they really are accomplishing something. So then towards the end, they're even longer. I wanted to show you this. Look, John Jones was a good boy, but he could not read nor write. And it says one day he said, he's talking about, he worked, the man for whom John worked was very kind to John and gave him a great deal of good advice. One day he said to him, "John, you must always bear in mind that it was God who made you and who gave you all that you have and all that you hope for. He gave you life and food and a home. All who take care of you and help you were sent to you by God. He sent his Son to show you his will and to die for your sake." Isn't that amazing? Isn't that just lovely? Oh. "He gave you his word to let you know what he hath done for you and what he wants you to do. Be sure that he sees you in the dark as well as in the daylight. He can tell all that you do and all that you say and all that is in your mind. Oh, ever seek this God. Pray to him when you rise and when you lie down. Keep his day, hear his word, and do his will, and he will love you and will be your God forever." Isn't that so sweet? I just love these lessons are like this all the way through. In fact, like the higher ones, especially of this, you could use it as a daily devotional. That's how godly it is, how much Bible's in there. They even they do biblical apologetics in there and everything. It's just really amazing. So anyway, that was a side trot. Sorry. So here we are, and we're getting through to the lessons, and they're progressively longer, and they have these long word lists. See, these are easy words. So they'll do a review, but they don't really call it a review. It's just what you're doing, right? But you just keep plodding along and see your child gradually, they're building on those skills. Gradually, and toward the end of the book, then you are reading pretty well, I'd say. And then we go into the second reader. Now, a lot of people ask me, they say, what grade levels are these? I don't really know how you can separate it into grade levels, except that I think this is probably like kindergarten, first grade, and then you're going to move all the way over here to maybe the end of second grade. Does that make sense? And then you're going to be into second and maybe early third grade in this one. So, hope that helps. Now, the second reader does a lot. It goes from more basic And you can see from the first lessons, I mean, it's smaller type and the words lists are longer, but it's really not that much more complicated than the former book. It just looks smaller. So see that, but they're short, right? And so these, look at that, how long that lesson, all the words are. But don't that intimidate you. If you need to, split the words day into 2 parts so that they don't feel overwhelmed. But what I love about these lists is I can go through here and I can find all kinds of word patterns that I can teach them. I can teach them sometimes they have words that go together. They have sight words in here. They have words like the IGH words, or we can talk about capitalizing names. We can talk about the G, the soft sound of G. We can talk about the OU words. We can talk about C preceding E or I, how it's soft sounding. I mean, there's so many things you can pull out of here just to use. And this one too. And sometimes they will actually have different word patterns here. And they're the words here in this book, excuse me, gets longer. And I mean, the words themselves in these lessons get longer and longer. Wonderful. And we talk about syllabication. We call them claps. Wonderful has 3 claps, and like that. We talk about prefixes, suffixes, root words. We talk about ing being added onto words. We talk about, and then we're going to get into like past tense. We're going to get into plurals, years, words like sleigh, and here's a lot of proper nouns. You can see William, Andrew, and Dobbin. So lots of stuff like that. So then as you're going through this book, then you are going to be using level 2 until about maybe you get to the second half of the book. And then your child probably should be able to handle the next level, which is level 3. That's where my daughter is right now. So, and at this level, we were learning cursive at first, you know. So we started learning cursive, I think, at the end of level 2. Let me look and see. I think we're starting to learn cursive back here. Yeah, no, okay, she was trying to learn cursive here. And sometimes we did, and sometimes we didn't. But then we started really getting serious about cursive in this one. And that was like about halfway or so in here. Then we switched to this. Now this doesn't have the gradation between the words for the letters. It just has gray and white. And for some, you know, if you've got a lefty, then you want to write your words here and they copy on this side. For the righty, the opposite. Does that make sense? And the same for the level 2 book. If you have a lefty, then you will write the words here and they will copy them here. It just makes it easier for them. Does that make sense? All right. So then level 3, what I would do is, as I talked about the level 2 workbook, I guess it's a workbook, as I talked about the level 2 lesson book, in this one, what we're going to do is we're going to have words, word doodles, words, and sentences. So what you can do is you can assign the words, doodles, and sentences for one day. Like they can read one day, and then the words and the doodles and the sentences for the next day. Copy work and drawing the next day. Dictation and lesson doodles for the last day. So you have a 4-day spread for this lesson. So remember, it's going to be read one day, words and word doodles the next, word and then copy work and narrative drawing, and then dictation and lesson doodles. Okay, does that make sense? So it's a 4-day school week that you're spreading this lesson over. So that will help them a lot. Okay, so I hope that helps you for the second reader and level 2 and level 3 in the lesson book. So if you've liked this, make sure and like and subscribe, and we'll be back with another video on the higher lessons so that you can know how to do those. All right, have a wonderful day. Make sure and like and subscribe. Bye-bye.